Alright, so I'm going to be attempting to replace the back glass on this Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. We got this replacement. I did notice the color is a little bit different if you take a look at this. Okay, so you can see this is a bit more blue colored and this is more like gray. But anyways, what I'm going to be using is this really thin tool here. They have other metal tools you can use, and we're going to use a little dropper with some isopropyl alcohol. And we're just going to get a little isopropyl alcohol in the little gap there. You can see it actually kind of sucked it into the gap. So basically we're going to put isopropyl alcohol all around the gap, and then we're just going to get in and try and work our way to pry it up. You can use a suction cup to kind of start. That might help, okay? But basically we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of isopropyl alcohol all around, okay? You don't want to put a crazy amount because you don't want it going too far into the device, but we'll just put it all around, okay? And it kind of seeps in. If the glass didn't crack too much, then you might be able to get a suction cup on there, okay? And then if that's the case, you can kind of use that to help pull it up slightly, and that should help you kind of get a bigger gap that you can get a tool in easier if you don't have as thin of a tool to get under the glass, okay? But it is going to be a little tricky. The gap here is super thin, okay? So we're just pulling up on it and trying to work our way in with the tool. Okay. They also sell some tools that kind of work that you squeeze it and it kind of separates, slowly pulling on it on its own. Other people, they use like heat to do this, but usually I find that using isopropyl alcohol works really well in that it doesn't mess up the adhesive. You're not really scraping it up or anything. It's just slowly peeling away. Okay. Alright, and then once this tool is pretty thin, but it's still having some little tough time getting in. Let's try with a little razor blade here and see if we can get that in the groove. Okay, that seems to kind of work better. So razor blade, but you want to be careful because razor blades aren't meant to like flex. Like they don't flex much, so it could snap. So if you're doing that, either have some eye protection, make sure to keep something in front of it to keep it from flinging stuff out. Again, we'll put a little isopropyl alcohol in there, and we're just slowly going to pry. Okay? Very slowly. Take your time. Do not try and rush this, okay? Okay, I can kind of get this tool in there. Alright, and also be very careful around the lenses here. Right, you can actually hear it peeling up. I'm not going to add more alcohol because if you put too much, it might go in and then disrupt the liquid sensor detector things. Okay. Alright, so push it down as you kind of pry, and that's actually working well. Alright, we're going to work our way around. Let's see if I can, see if I can get in around the side here after that while that's being lifted up. Okay, this is actually pried up quite a bit that I can actually slide the whole tool into there. So let's go ahead and get this guy. Oh yeah, you can see we're getting this all the way now. Okay, and we can actually just slowly move the tool and work our way all the way around. Slowly work our way around. Okay. You don't want to go too fast or you'll end up just cracking more glass. We'll add a tiny bit more isopropyl alcohol here. As you add it, it actually gets sucked into the crevice while you're lifting it up. Okay. Around to the other side here. And same thing, get that under. And slowly lift. Okay. Very slowly. I'm like wiggling and trying to push it a little bit more. Okay. Continue working our way around. Okay, you can see I can get this tool under. So we should be pretty good with that. Okay, and just keep working your way around. A little more iceberg alcohol. Okay, when we get to the crack portion, it's probably going to be a little difficult because it's probably going to start sending little flakes all over the place. Okay, you can see how this tool just went in there. No problem. Okay, slowly work our way over. You can see how the gap is forming there now. All right. We'll continue to work our way down, over, and lift. All right. You can hear the adhesive peeling away. As we just slowly continue working our way down, I can actually get my fingernails under there and peel up using that. Okay. Look at that. Okay, and we just slowly continue applying pressure to peel it away. Okay. All right, we're gonna add a little more isopropanol alcohol in there, and that should help it peel. Okay, I can actually hear the adhesive coming up. I want to be very careful around this cracked area. So let's actually start going down the other side here. Since we got all of this up, be careful not to touch the lenses inside. Go ahead and add some isopropyl alcohol down this edge. And continue peeling up there. Slowly working our way down. Okay. Alright, now the cracked area slowly peeling up, as you can see. Alright, look at that. Alright, all coming out. Slowly work our way down. Okay, then hold it. We'll add a little more isopropyl alcohol into the bottom area here. This part's a lot more cracked, so it might be more difficult, but just work on it slowly. Oh no, the glass shards are going to start coming out. Okay, slowly work on it. Alright, you can actually see the adhesive in there. It's not focusing down there, but you can actually see it kind of slowly peeling away. So keep slowly pulling on it, very gradually. Alright, you see that? The adhesive separating. Oh, you can hear the shards of glass crackling. Okay, so now we're over here. Let's go ahead and work our way down. Be careful now because there's going to be pieces of glass all over the place. Actually, what I should have done is put a piece of tape on top of it first, so that way the glass doesn't fly everywhere, but we're already at the end, so it's whatever. Okay. Alright, there we go. We got that separated. There's the old one. Okay. We're going to toss that. Let me clean up the broken glass here before I end up getting it on something and causing some scratches. Okay, let me actually use a piece of paper so I'm less likely to cut myself with the shards. just pick up the little shards and toss them in the trash. Alright. Okay. So, very simple to remove. Alright, now we got the replacement ones. Make sure there's no damage in here. If there's any like big chunks of adhesive that you can remove from in here, you do want to take those out as well. Okay, there's some slight adhesive residue. I don't know if I can even get that out. I can try a little bit with some isopropyl alcohol just to clean it up. But most likely I'll end up leaving it there. Alright, so I'm putting a little isopropyl alcohol on a piece of paper towel here, and we'll just kind of work on this and see if it comes out. No, that's going to be a huge pain to remove that. No, yeah, no, it's still there. Yeah, it's going to be a huge pain to remove that. So, oh, did he even leave this charged? Oh yeah, okay, it is charged. I want to make sure it works. So now you can see inside the back of the phone. If you're wanting to see like a more extensive teardown, there's videos other people made. I'm not going to do that because the customer just wanted to replace the back so he could trade it in. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed, again, there is a slight difference in the quality of the stuff, or the color. Alright, anyways, we'll go ahead and peel these blue things off the camera lenses. You do not want to leave these on. Okay. I read someone on the review say something about the camera picture quality being blurry. I wonder if they didn't remove these blue things, or if it really is blurry. I don't know. Maybe if there's no password on their phone, I can do a side-by-side comparison, but come on, why is this one so difficult to remove? There we go. Alright, so we got those off. I mean, the glass looks really clear to me. Let me look through the holes. Honestly, this looks clearer than looking through this old glass. I don't know if there's like a grayish tinge to the glass, the original glass. So I don't know if maybe the camera, if they did that on purpose and then they do something to filter it. I don't know. Anyways, we'll peel this off now. Okay, very easy to take that out. Wait, what? There's two? Why are there, what? Why are there two of these? Okay, peel this off as well. Alright, very simple. And then we just line this up. One thing to take note of, whenever replacing stuff like this, you're most likely going to lose some waterproofing, water resistance. The adhesive does go all the way around, and it's a pretty wide band, so you'll likely be okay, but I would recommend avoiding water just in case, okay? Alright, so we're just going to line this up. Just get the top edge in. Okay. And slowly drop it down. Make sure everything lines up. I'm going to push on the bottom one first. And there we go. So that's pretty much it. Push that back on. Ooh, get that blue thing off me. Okay. And there you go. We got a brand new back piece on this phone. Pretty easy to install, pretty easy to remove. Alright, so if you were ever wondering how to remove the back plate on your Samsung phone, that's how you do it. It's not too difficult. And there you go. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you replace yours or whatever you need to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, let's drop this. Bye.